Our next guest, our community spotlight, and this is a gentleman from the Mesa Rotary Club. Please welcome Dr. Ben Yanofsky. Ben, welcome to Mesa Morning Live.
Mark, thanks for having us. And I'm the president of the Mesa Club this year, and we're honored to be a part of your program.
Well, that's great. And I know everybody's heard of the Rotary Clubs. That's just kind of something you've heard all your life. But a lot of people don't know what you do. Tell us about what is Rotary's mission statement, and specifically, what are you doing here in Mesa?
Well, we've been doing this here in Mesa for about 100 years. It will be 100 years next month.
Wow.
And Rotary is an international service organization. Here in Mesa, Rotary does service. We're blessed to work on projects that increase peace throughout the world and locally. We work on projects such as protecting the lives of women and children, promoting education, enhancing literacy. We've participated in clean water systems, developing clean water systems that are sustainable throughout the world, as well as right here in the state of Arizona. So in a nutshell, that's what we're doing.
Well, I know that you are representing our community spotlight, and by the way, that's brought to us every month by Gateway Bank. Gateway Bank is a big giver when it comes to community services, and by the way, Gateway Bank would like to be your bank. If you're a business or an individual, go in and check out the good folks there. I know in my notes it says Rotary has 1.2 million people nationwide. What a phenomenal, I'm guessing most of those aren't in Mesa. How many people are involved in the Mesa, Arizona Rotary Club?
So our Mesa, Arizona Club has about 70 members. Over the years, we've been blessed to have of the leaders from this community, as we do right now. Our club is made up of community leaders, business people, educators, and problem solvers, people that want to do good right here. You mentioned 1.2 million Rotarians in the country. 1.2 million Rotarians throughout the world, serving in 200 countries in pretty close to 35,000 different Rotary clubs.
Wow. So when you're not the president of the Mesa Rotary Club, what's your, tell us about yourself. What do you do? And I was told it has something to do with eyes. That seems weird.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm part of an optometric practice right here in Mesa. It's called Advanced Eye Care of Arizona, and we're a proud member of the Mesa Chamber of Commerce as well. And we take care of all visual problems that people deal with, from needing glasses or contacts to specialty solutions for their vision. And if it involves diabetes or diabetic eye care, we're very much involved in that as well. So your previous guest, Jim Castleman, elaborated on diabetes, and it's quite impressive what they've done in this community. I'm impressed with many of the healthcare providers that we're surrounded with here. And we have a number of those providers that are members of our club as well. That's great.
Well, you know, I've always noticed that people that give of their time and their talents are a lot of times the busiest people you know. You know, if you want something done, put somebody that's busy in charge of it, and that's the Rotary Club. I'm sure you've got a lot of people that are very successful in their real world, and they give back a lot to the communities. I don't feel bad at all putting glasses on to read some of my notes because I'm hoping maybe you'll reach out, and I have no idea what's going on. Up until about 10 years ago, I could read in the fine print on anything, and now I stumble in and out of, I have no idea where I've been now because I can't see. So maybe we should talk off camera about that. We mentioned that your club is trying to help fight diseases. Maybe you could expand on that a little bit.
Absolutely. So Rotary throughout the world has focused for the last 20 years on eradicating polio. Eradicating polio is a big deal, though it's been pretty much eliminated in the United States. Polio still plagues two countries in the world, Afghanistan and Pakistan. And in conjunction with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, our club this year has raised just under $26,000 that we'll be sending to fight that fight over in Pakistan and Afghanistan. With the help of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Rotary, we've really put a powerful punch behind the fight for this disease. Somewhere close to 99.7% of polio has been eliminated within this world. And there's only one other disease that's been wiped out, and that's smallpox. And our hope is to be a part of creating a solution to eliminating the second disease that this world will be proud to have eliminated. And Rotary will play a big part in that.
Wow, that's huge. What a great accomplishment that will be. I know that, like all clubs, you want to meet whenever you can to expand the camaraderie and things like that. What has COVID done? How do you meet now, or do you meet now?
Well, it comes back to the people, the members of our club. They're great volunteers, and they don't give up easily. So when COVID began to change the way folks could meet, we immediately went to the Zoom format and ramped it up, and we've been stronger and more vibrant than ever, I think. Our members are very flexible and very committed to Rotary. So consequently, we've been meeting virtually every Wednesday, as this club has for 100 years, at noon. We spend an hour. We take care of important Rotary business. We have fellowship. And we always have great programs that keep the interest. Our work here in Mesa hasn't really let up in this last year. We've been involved in a number of programs, working with Mesa schools, working on a dictionary project, has yielded nearly 70,000 dictionaries over the last eight or 9 years for third graders right here in Mesa. And in addition to that, we've worked on a literacy program over at one of the elementary schools. We've introduced 3D printers to another elementary school. And we've even helped with a calming room at the request of Mesa Public Schools for an elementary school. That's just a brief snippet, but those are some of the projects over the last 12 to 14 months that we've been involved with.
That's fantastic. Sally, do you have anything you'd like to?
It's a great club. When I moved here, I didn't know anyone. So I thought, well, if I'm going to get, involved in the community, I better join a Rotary Club. And I was in a club in Washington State and thought that made sense. So I joined this club, not knowing anyone, found a sponsor, because you have to have a sponsor, and been part of the club since then.
Wow.
It's a commitment, because you're supposed to be there every Wednesday. But virtually has certainly made it a little easier for some of us who work to be, on the calls. But it's, I don't know, it's rewarding, I guess, to work with, the members, and everybody is concerned about giving back, not just to the community, but, larger, like he said, international issues. And Ben's been a great president for us. He's also my eye doctor. So,
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, this wouldn't probably be a Rotary project, but maybe on the side, if you could build a calming room for Sally. Maybe
That's
somewhere off her den at her house. Just a little calming room.
That's a great idea, yeah.
She liked that idea.
Would you consider sharing some of her energy pills with the rest of us? I think that's what I need. We have to pass those around.
Well, I'm convinced there isn't one Sally Harrison. There's actually two or three. They're clones, and they run. They're kind of like a Roomba. You put them in the corner, they recharge, and then they go out and work for 8 hours, and then another one happens.
There you
but and one of them's always at a restaurant.
Frequently,
in Mesa,
yeah.
pretty much. Hey, seriously, congratulations. Thank you for all you do, not only locally, but internationally. If somebody's watching this right now and they think, wow, I'd love to be a part of a great cause like that, how does somebody become a Rotarian?
Mark, we'd love to have interested parties. As I mentioned, we're filled with members that are eager to do good, problem solvers, and being involved in the community. There are a lot of people out there in Mesa that don't even know what Rotary is. we'd love to introduce them to the club. They should go to the Facebook page, Mesa Rotary on Facebook, mesarotary.com to our website. And if there's still a question, they could always look us up through the Chamber of Commerce or give me a phone call. I'd be happy to bring you on board, let you know, let you see and experience what we do. It's contagious.
That's great.
It's all about service.
It is about service. And you know what? I would be remiss if I didn't say this. I know that the way a lot of people like yourself can afford the time is to be successful in their real life. How about a plug for your business? Tell us about if somebody needs an eye doctor or more than one. Where can they find you? Where are you located? And maybe a web presence.
So our office is on University Drive right here in Mesa. We're just a little bit west of Gilbert Road. And on the web, you look for advancedeyecareofarizona.com. Again, we've been here for almost 30 years in this community, actually a little longer with my predecessor, Dr. Ron Newth. We're pleased to be involved, and we'd love to help anyone with any eye care needs. We'll take care of you. If you have any questions, even if you're not a patient in our office, just give me a call. We'll be happy to try to answer any questions you need or consult with you.
That's great. Well, thank you. I know you're a busy man. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with us on Mesa Morning Live. I think this is your first time. Please, let's not make it your last. Come back and see us again.
Save a seat for me. I'll be happy to return, Mark.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, I'd just like to make sure that we recognize Sally. I know you mentioned her involvement with Rotary, but she's also a Paul Harris Fellow within Rotary. There are few members that have that designation, and that's always a sign of substantial amount of service, commitment, and time that she's given to the club. You also mentioned Gateway Bank. James Christensen is a Paul Harris Fellow in this Rotary Club. And you don't get the Paul Harris Fellow with any shortcuts. It's, again, a result of time and commitment to community service. So thank you to both of them.
That's great. Well, Sally and James, what a prince of a guy. What a great guy. And he's your sponsor today, and he sponsors this segment every month on Mesa Morning Live. What a great guy. Go do a little business at Gateway Bank. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben. It's great to have you on here. Appreciate all you do to make Mesa a better place to live.
Thank you, Mark. It's our pleasure.
You bet. Come back and see us.